Good day to you all. My name is Simbarashe Mudavanhu, an MSc student of Ecology and Environment Studies from Nalanda University, India. I'm going to present on social media to map biodiversity in Victoria Falls, Zimbabwe, an emerging citizen science approach. And my co-author is Dr. Shyam Patel from Nalanda University. The citizen science movement is well established in the global north, but remains underutilized in the global south. So the map we got from a renowned citizen science application, iNaturalist, shows that more observations are coming from Europe and North America, and less is coming from the global south. Of course, we acknowledge India and South Africa. These countries, they are doing well in terms of their contribution on iNaturalist. If we compare Africa against Europe, we can see that more observations, more identifiers and observers are from Europe. But in terms of species, Africa looks more diverse more than Europe, which is a major highlight of a data gap that can be there in Africa. There's also regional data disparity. If we compare a city in South Africa, Johannesburg, he has more observations as compared to Victoria Falls, a place which is at the confluence of a hedge rainforest that comes from the sprays of the waterfalls in this place, also a riverine ecosystem, also meeting together with a terrestrial ecosystem from a couple of national parks that are located in Victoria Falls. Recently, Sawan Chowdhury and colleagues, they published a protocol on conservation biology. And this protocol, we tried to test this protocol to harvest biodiversity data from Facebook. So to test this protocol, we conducted a pilot study in Victoria Falls, curating data from Victoria Falls birds and mammals Facebook handle. We noted that 336 observations from this group of 167 species from 66 families. 71% of the data we got was of birds, and 27% mammals, 2% reptiles, and very little data on insects. According to the IUCN red list categories, we noted that most of the species in this group were of least concern, but wooded vulture and white-headed vultures were the two bird species that were critically endangered. Also, we noted 9 migratory birds from Europe. Most of them are from Europe. Antelope, Obus vadonai, originally from Zambia, was also sighted in Victoria Falls. So Zambia and Zimbabwe are separated by the longest river in Southern Africa, which is the Zambezi River. So the citation of puku in this Victoria Falls might be an indication of weather variabilities in this region that are leading to water flow or changes in the river, making this antelope to migrate from Zambia to Zimbabwe. So during this study, we came across a couple of challenges, and these challenges include data extraction challenges. Because data extraction was time consuming, like we had to go through all the posts and for all the species that were posted. So this is time consuming. At the same time, if we check the two photos, The first photo, there's not much of information that you can get from there. There's no ID, there's no information on location. But if you check the second photo, you can see information on the name of the bird. You can also see location and the time also. So these discrepancies in data were making our task more challenging. Geolocations are not accurate because we just depend on the general locations, and even the coordinates we get from a general location on Google Maps. So these posts are not automated in terms of their location. So geolocations are not that accurate. Bias, there's also user bias, like the posts depend on the user preference. So this might be indicated as we got more information or more data from on birds than mammals and other taxa. Considering that this Facebook page, this Facebook group we used, it was less than 2 years old, but we managed to get a reasonable amount of data. Therefore, our take-home message can be that when Facebook data is ethically managed and rigorously analyzed, it can fill crucial knowledge gaps in biodiversity, particularly in underdocumented by diverse regions like Victoria Falls. So this brings me to the end of my presentation, and I open this time to questions and contributions. Thank you.